Hi guys, sorry about the jiggling of the camera. Welcome back. I am getting a little further on the Tudor style dining room. I got the shelves painted black. I'm going to go in and give them a little bit more of a wood grain look. And then as you can see back here, I painted a square black because it's going to be the back side of the fireplace, and I still have to paint the side pieces of the fireplace, and I have to paint these to match. So I was thinking, I've got this stuff called heritage brick, and I'll show you what it looks like on cardboard. And again, I can't show you the entire build here because this is an Ara Bentley kit, and in order to you have to buy the kit and watch her build it, is what I was trying to say. I don't want to break any copyright laws, especially when Ara is such a sweetheart. She's just a talented person. So this is how it looks on the cardboard. Looks a little orange on the camera. It's a little more red off camera. So I think I am just going to paint this black, and then I'll come back later with a stencil, and I'll go over the stencil with the heritage brick. And again, like I said, off camera it's more of a red brick color. On camera it looks a little orange. There it looks really orange, and I think it's the light, because if you saw it, see where the shadow is, it looks more red. But anyhow, it is a good brick color, and so that's what I'm going to paint it. And like I said, where you're looking at, it's orange. From where I sit, it's actually a brick red. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to paint this black, and then I've got a stencil of bricks. So I'm going to come back with my stencil, and I'm going to paint over it with the orange, and then this way I only have to paint what's showing, and then this whole thing. And so I think that'll look good. And then I was watching the video again of Ara building this kit, and I made a serious mistake. It's not horrible, but on my windows here, if you notice, they're super thick. I glued them together and then wrapped them and then put them on here. No big deal. I'll just have to remake these for the outside, which is not a problem. Okay, so going back to what I was doing, I'm going to go ahead and probably work about another hour here, and I will come back and I will show you what I've gotten accomplished in 1 hour. All right, guys, back in a minute. Well, a minute for you, but an hour for me. Bye-bye. Okay, so here we are, guys, trying out the brick stencil. So as I told you before, this looks orange on camera, but it truly is brick red. And so I went on my Cricut Maker and I cut out this stencil. But what I did was I covered the whole stencil in masking tape. And I did have a few issues, but they're far enough down that I can work with what I got. And I went ahead and put it down on one of the fireplace pieces and got it started. So I'm about to peel it off and see how bad it leaked, ran, or otherwise, or if it's going to work. I say that's not bad. So I think that's going to work. I think it'll look good inside the house. Let's find out. We got a little bleeding, but I can come back with a fine paintbrush or something to kind of dress it up. So once it goes inside the house or the room, Now this is the small portion. This isn't the large piece, but I think all in all, it's going to look okay. Actually, I'm pretty impressed. So again, we'll do the same as we did with the tile. I'll go in, I'll get a felt pin. Some of these bricks are going to need to be redone with, well, actually, I don't know if I want to redo them. They kind of look like soot or dirt or built, you know, kind of a black buildup over time. We'll see. I don't want to screw up a good thing, basically. So I'm going to go back and do this other half on camera so you guys can see how I did it. So again, I applied the brick, and here I think I'm just going to go about right there. And I got my paint, and I got my brush, and I'm just going over it. That's it. And I go over it several times to make sure it's covered well. And that it looks natural. And sooty and all of those things. So once I get this done, then I can do the back. And I think I'm actually going to do the entire back of it like this as well. If I don't like it, I can always go back later and paint over it. And I have the real bricks, but I was like, man, do I really want to mess with, because they're hard to cut. And I just didn't feel up to the challenge, guys. So again, here we go. And I'm just daubing this on to make sure, you know, that the bricks are covered well in between. And I'm thinking this is going to work. I'm hoping I get a better effect on that back wall. But I'm going to go through with a different color. Look at that. I may want to come in with my, like I said, I'll come in with a small paintbrush. You find a good one here. No, that's not it. Let me find a good one, guys. This one. I'll come in and touch up and get some of this a little bit thinner. This is almost a job for Superman. And then I'll come back with the black and I'll do the same. I'll touch up some of the bricks so that they look a little less grungy there. But I think overall this was actually a pretty good idea versus trying to hand paint it and taking hours. You know, I just don't have hours and hours. And I may put a black line there and break that up some, because that's like one long brick. But like I said, overall I'm pretty happy with the results, and I feel like I can actually consider this a way of doing it. And then once I'm finished and I actually like it, what I'll do is, like I said, as I'm going to do with the tile floor, is go back in and Mod Podge it so that it has a little bit of, it won't be so lackluster. It'll have a little bit of shine. And I think that'll dress it up. And if not, oopsie, well, it's going to be the way it is because I'm not going to redo it anytime soon. But leave a comment and let me know what you think. And if you feel like it's okay or not okay. Let me know what you think, guys. Alright, so for now, I'm going to go and get this video posted. And while it's posting, I'll work some more on these. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.